Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I got a frog in my throat. Is anybody out there? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 9 minutes and 35 seconds, breaking it all down. The gold and silver news. We're going to watch COMEX. We're going to watch Shanghai. We're going to watch the stock market open. Is peace still being signed today? Or will bombs drop again? We're about to find out together, ladies and gentlemen, in just 9 minutes and 25 seconds. Please smash the like button. I just put the post out on X. If you could go, please repost, retweet that. I'd appreciate it. We're going to be live here, covering it all in just 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Who's ready? Who's with me? You guys can hear me, right? Can you hear me? 1, 2. Can you hear me? I didn't see any 5x5s. Okay, we're good. We're good. Thank you. Gold and silver stacking is a solitary quest, but no, you're never alone. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds, breaking it all down, covering the gold and silver news. If you're ready, put I'm ready in chat. Smash the like button. We're going to watch the COMEX open up, Shanghai, the stock market. We're about to have a fun time. The question is, are you ready? Who is on this live stream here in Paris, France? Who is on the live stream there in Egypt? If you were there, but I was there. We got even more epic live streams coming, ladies and gentlemen. Starting this weekend. We're about to be live in 6 minutes and 45 seconds. We're going to watch the COMEX day trading session in Shanghai open up. We're going to watch the stock market open up. We're going to see the geopolitics of the day. We're going to cover the breaking gold and silver news. Have you smashed the like button? Are you ready for the stream? Ladies and gentlemen, are you still stacking? Are you unshaken? Do you have intestinal fortitude to see the way through? We're going to be live in just 6 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it all down. Who's ready? Who's with me? Thank you, Willis. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 5 minutes and 25 seconds, breaking it all down. All the gold and silver news. We're going to watch the markets react. What's going on in the world? What's happening? Buckle up. We're going to find out together.
Riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes to find, treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore, stack up wealth and so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 4 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it all down, the gold and silver news. We're going to watch the Shanghai Future Exchange market open. We're going to watch the stock market. We're going to watch the day trading session start for the COMEX. Who's ready?
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International, stack 'em that mill. So hit that flow, join the quest. Riches await, you're the best. International stacker, stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 3 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it all down, the gold and silver news. Smash the like button if you're ready. We're going to watch COMEX. We're going to watch Shanghai. We're going to watch the stock market. What in the world's going to happen today? 3 minute warning. Top off your beverages. I'm going to wrap to run and fill up my coffee. Oh my goodness, it's low.
International stacker, stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong. Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day.
Get your claws up. Let's get a crab dance going right now. If you're ready, drop a crab in chat. Not a C-R-A-P, a C-R-A-B. I don't want to see any poop emojis. Who's ready for the Mega Ga? We're up to 95 ounces, ladies and gentlemen. How high can we go? That's the question. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 1 minute warning. Smash the like button, share the stream, get ready to party. Are you part of the Shell Brigade? Are you? Okay, you guys want old school intro, little kid intro, or migration? 30-second warning! Let's get it. Who's got their chaps on? Who has their chaps on?
Dance with me. One stacker on a journey to find silver. International stacker.
One stacker on a journey
to find
silver.
International Stacker.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Guys, we're over 2,300 videos now on this YouTube adventure. I've been going at it for nearly 10 years, and thank you so much for over 69,170 of you being subscribed. Only 30 more subscribers till the next big show. And guys, if you've not seen this video I put out 3 days ago in Key West at the coin shop, looking at Atosha Gold and Silver, you need to. Welcome everyone to the stream this morning. How are you all feeling? Where are you at in the world? And what are you sipping on? And guys, Keith Peavyhouse in chat said, blurry eyes, trying to focus on French press as I grind Mrs. IS coffee beans, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, way too early. Wow. Okay, so here's what I want to know. I want to know where you're at in the world, what you're sipping on, and what time is it for you. Let us know right now in chat, and I'm about to give you a recap of what happened overnight, ladies and gentlemen. It is an all-out battle to keep silver under $80 an ounce. That is what we're seeing play in front of us day after day right now. Last night we got as high as 77.57. We got as low right just now as 73.43. We're on a red candle. Since about 1:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, they have been on the attack, trying to smash us down. We are down 4.1% on the trading session that started last night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's about $3.14. But ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, that was an epic burp. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to take it. We're going to keep pushing back. So that's silver. The silver futures price is around $74.52. We are in contango, and gold is getting slammy McSlammerson as well, hitting a high overnight of 4,528.78, hitting a low of 4,428.68. Gold to silver ratio is climbing back up here. Yesterday, we were as low as about 58-ish to 1. Now we spiked overnight to 60.12 to 1. We're back down to 59.89 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And ladies and gentlemen, right here, the Big La Bamba Shanghai Futures Exchange was as high as 86.45, as low as 82.90, and currently it closed on a red candle 83.38. Yes, here's my goals for today. I would love to see silver finish at or above 75. I would love to see gold finish at or above 4,500. Those are my dream levels for the day. We're going to see what's going on in the news. We're going to see what is happening. If we get a peace deal, I expect, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crimes. If we get a peace deal with Iran, I would expect to see gold and silver go much higher. If tensions renew, if a bomb start dropping, if more things get blown up, I'd expect these numbers to go lower. But here's the interesting. Gold and silver are getting slammed, but all the oils are pretty much getting slammed as well. Negative 3% across the board, really. DXY is kind of neutral, sitting at 0.01. So we're going to see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. And the Dow futures currently sitting at about 50,582. That's plus 35 points. So we're going to read the tea leaves here and break it all down. And Suburban, excuse me. Wait, no. Sub Ramney says, can you please consider MCX price as well when you check the Shanghai price? Yeah, here's the problem. I can only have 4 windows open with TradingView. I don't know why, but I can only have 4 open. So if I go to MXC, I have to change one of the tickers here. I have to go to it. Then I have to do this. Then I have to do this. So it's just very slow. That's why I don't cover it ad nauseum. But the MXC in India is sitting at $85.68. So that's about $2-ish higher than Shanghai. And that is about, let's see, I have to go like this, 10-ish. No, 12-ish above the COMEX. That's why I don't do it. If I could have another window open, I would. And I'll look into that more. But for some reason, TradingView only lets me save these, and then it starts messing up with things. So that's why I don't do it. But I'll try to figure out a way I can for you. How close are we to getting a back the truck up emoji? Kyle's asking. Who was on stream last night, ladies and gentlemen? Who was here when we dropped 10 ounces of silver and 5 ounces of copper in the Mega God? If you were here, I was there. I'm going to show it to you here in a little bit. I'll show you the silver we added, but I am answering that question. Let me go here. Ladies and gentlemen, to unlock our next emoji, we need 165 more members. We need 165 more members to unlock the next emoji. So the soup kitchen is officially open. There's a bunch of crustaceans in chat who need soup. If you need soup, put I need soup. Let's see if we could get there. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to open up. I'm going to start here with the breaking gold and silver news of the morning. And I did put out the tweet, so if you could go like and retweet that, I'd appreciate it for this live stream. And I'm asking here, the first piece of news is, do you? So this is Bald Guy Money saying this shows the average closing price of silver per year going back to 1990. So this is the average closing price per year, okay? It tells a story, and whoa! Keith Peavy House, whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, the soup kitchen is open. Thank you so much, Keith Peavy House. Just gifted 10 memberships. That's going to Sake. That's going to B and Becky. That's going to Rhonda. That went to not Variable. It went to Red Phil. It went to Daniel. It went to Mark. It went to Stan. And thank you so much, Chris Simic, for gifting 5 memberships. It went to Simon as well. Uh-oh. No. No. Are you guys still there? Are you guys still there? Are you still there? Are you still there? Are you still there? The COMEX tried to shut us down. I think you guys are still there. I think we're good. Oh my goodness. The COMEX tried to shut us down. The COMEX, I'm going in.
Dudley Smith, a fallen hard with one arm on the top. Oh my God. Oh no, he's not. Major choke slam.
So thank you, Chris Simic. Thank you, Jeff Stout just gifted another 5. That went to Alan. That went to Annie. It went to Naked. It went to Kentucky Fried. It went to Sarah. Congratulations. Wow. Guys, literally, I just saw the browser like crash in front of me, the YouTube browser. And that usually spells disaster, but we kept going. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the soup kitchen is open. If you're hungry, you need soup, put I need soup in chat. And there comes Oli Stacker with the gifted membership. Thank you so much. That went to Tommy J. And guys, I am working on a new scene for the soup kitchen. I am working on a new scene. 1 second. I just thought of something. So you guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love the new scene for the soup kitchen because we can't do no soup for John anymore. But there's still lots of crustaceans that need soup. So that is coming soon. Okay. Wow, Nacho Man gifted 10 memberships. Guys, we're putting a dent in this. Thank you. That went to Boom. That went to Mara. That went to Crypto. A Bullion Brent. It went to Zuther. It went to Hermit. Look at Hero Bullion. Hero Bullion in the chat says, where is Core 3 when you need it? The ghost of Core 3 attacked us, guys. Can everyone say hi to Jake in the chat? That is certainly Jake. And Jake, we did show off that silver bar that you gifted to us last night. So, ladies and gentlemen, everyone say thanks to Jake in chat right now. He set a bounty for us last night, and we hit it. So Hero Bullion sent in 10 ounces of silver. This is the brand new bar. There's only 1,776 of these, the 10 ounces and the 5 ounces. Beautiful design. It's celebration for America's 250th birthday. And they're like $1.69 or something like that over spot. Very nicely priced, but they're limited. Only 1,776. So one of you is going to win that. One of you is going to win this copper. It's also limited. It's still available on their website, but they're going fast. So you got to check out HeroBullion.com. And everyone say thank you, Jake. Wow. Oh, and No Soup John just gifted a membership. Or Soup John. I'm so used to saying No Soup. Soup John gifted a membership. That went to Infrastructure. And ladies and gentlemen, the next time I do a channel member only live stream here on YouTube called The War Room, every channel member is invited. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. And the next War Room is going to be this Thursday evening, because Friday evening I will be on the road. Okay. So Bald Guy Money says this shows the average closing price of silver per year going back to 1990. It tells a story of scarcity, importance, and destruction of the monetary order. If you're below 45, so let's do a poll in here. If you're below 45 right now, put 45 in chat. Let me see. If you're below the age of 45 and don't look at charts like this, you're making a grave mistake. So here we go. So this is the average closing price of that year. So, for instance, in 1990, the average price for the entire year is $4.83. Who wishes we could go back to 1983 and stack like that? Oh, my gosh. Who wishes we could do that, ladies and gentlemen? So going up here. So the first smart devices were launched with the iPhone in 2007. Then we see a trend up, and then 2011 we got that 35. So look here, even in 1980 with the whole, well, we don't have 1980, but we do have the 2011 run up, but the average price was $35.56. 24, and then 25 was 41, and then 20. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up, a 45-year cup and handle does not resolve in just a couple months. Jonathan says he's like Prince, formerly known as No Soup John. There you go. And let's see how close we are. Sorry guys, I'm sidetracked. Let's see how close we are. Thank you for all those gifted memberships. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are now only 138 members away from unlocking the next emoji. It's going to take a little bit, but I know we can certainly do it. Okay, the gold allocation gap may be one of the largest in modern history, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're still stacking, smash that like button. We're 8 likes away from 200. The next 8 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 15 years.
It's science.
As Pure Metals highlights below, many wealth advisors and precious metals analysts recommend holding meaningful gold exposure in a portfolio. And that's changed. It hasn't always been that way, but now it is. But here's the reality. The average fund manager gold allocation is only 2.4%. Many Western pension funds hold less than 1%. Meanwhile, major financial institutions are becoming increasingly bullish on price targets. JP Morgan 6,300, Wells Fargo 61 to 63, UBS 62, Bank of America 6, Goldman Sachs 5,400. The disconnect is becoming hard to ignore, ladies and gentlemen. Wall Street institutions remain heavily underallocated to gold. Wow, some of the largest banks in the world are forecasting dramatically higher prices, and central banks are stacking at breakneck speed. What happens when they all decide to get to gold allocation in those funds, in those retirement funds, ladies and gentlemen? All I can say is buckle up. And here we go, the next one, brought to you by Salva Nuttig. COMEX silver drain continues, ladies and gentlemen. Inventory still major historic lows. Last week alone, total silver inventory fell another 20 metric tons. Eligible dropped 44 metric tons. Register rose about 25 metric tons. So that was a net outflow forever out of the vaults of 20 metric tons. The current COMEX total sits at 314 million. If you go here to CME, you'll see here that if all the open interest was to be called in, there is nowhere near enough silver. What are they going to do? We've seen major inventory swings before, especially in 2020 to 21 and again in 2024. But the current environment is unique because of persistently lower total inventory versus recent historical peaks, ongoing eligible versus registered movement, continued structural silver deficit, strong industrial demand, and Hypersonic says you have no choice. There will be naked. No! You must be fully clothed in the war room. Come on, Hypersonic. So here's the key question. How much silver, how much physical silver is actually available for demand? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is total eligible. This is total registered. And we did come up over this hump, and now we are dropping fast like a rock. We're going to continue to monitor it here on this channel and see what happens. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One of the key requests you had this time in sound money history this day, May 27th, in 1872, the U.S. House of Representatives passed the legislation that would become the infamous Coinage Act of 1873, later known as the Crime of 73. On this day, Congress quickly ended the free coinage of silver. Ended the free coinage of silver, effectively moving America toward the gold-only monetary system. What?
How dare you?
Okay. Silver miners, farmers, and debtors were devastated. The backlash fueled the free silver movement. Guys, is this the original Megaga? I don't know. 1933, the U.S. Treasury issued a official statement declaring gold is not now paid, nor is it available for payment upon public or private debts, ladies and gentlemen. This came just weeks after Executive Order 6102 forced Americans to surrender their gold coins and bullion. Guys, if a new executive order came today and said you need to surrender your silver, would you do it? Don't answer it! Don't answer it! There might be a spy in chat, but I could tell you what. I wouldn't! Okay, next thing here. 2025. On this day in 2025, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed HB House Bill 999, the pun was intended there, into law officially recognizing gold and silver as legal tender in the state, effective coming this July, guys. What are we, May? We're basically June, so we're basically a little over a month away from that happening. Three very different May 27th, one powerful story. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you like that post. Do you guys like that post? Do you want me to keep doing this day in sound money history? If so, please go comment on it, like it, retweet it. Help it to get out there for people. And some of you might not know this, but some of you need to know this. Not sure who needs to hear this, says Silver Trade, but the COMEX price of silver exactly 1 year ago was $33.44. And guys, I have a video coming out this Saturday. It's of a major purchase in Carlsbad, California. I just found it. I lost the video. I just found it. I shot the video in July of last year, and you're going to be shocked at the deals I got. You're going to be shocked how much I spent, how much it's worth now. It is amazing. It's coming out on Saturday. And who picked it up, ladies and gentlemen? Look at right here. Who's picked it up? If you go over here to Hero Bullion, proud sponsors of the channel, thank you so much. Not only can you get their starter pack, 5 ounces at spot, just type starter here in the search bar, shipped to your door, free shipping, $377.86. But if you go to their main page, these are flying off the shelves, ladies and gentlemen. Only 1,776 of the 10 ounce, 5 ounce, and the copper 5. Go to Hero Bullion and make sure you don't miss the boat on that. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got about 3 minutes here to the danger zone, so I'm going back to the charts. We'll cover more news here in a little bit. But I'm going to be covering the Danger Zone Open. That's every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is when the bankers traditionally attack us, those slippery little salamanders. So we're going to keep watching here together and see what happens. But now I can see chat. Before, I didn't really have my eye on chat. So if you got a question or if you asked a question, put it in chat and I will answer it right now. Okay. We are about a minute and 30 seconds away. And can you guys believe Hero Bullion donating that 10-ounce bar? Who wants that? Maybe I should just slip this little guy into my pocket. Look at that. Guys, we are over 95 ounces of silver in the giveaway. Over 50 ounces of copper. We got gold. Who wants it? Keith Peavyhouse, thank you for the super chat. If I buy the Legacy of Liberty 5-ounce hand-poured bar from Hero Bullion right now, can I get a hand-signed note from Jake? Jake, are you in chat? Let's see if Jake's still in chat. Jake, are you still in chat? Let's see if he's in chat. Hold up. That's a good question. Okay, we got a 1-minute warning here. Hold up. Let's see. I just texted him. He might have answered the phone or something. We'll see here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm waiting for his response. We got 10 seconds here till the danger zone starts. 10 seconds here. Here we go. We're going to count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially in the danger zone. This is traditionally when the big bankers attack us, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Okay, Jake is in the chat. Jake, there are several crustaceans who want to buy one of the bars right now, one of these limited edition Hero Bullion bars. They're asking if they buy right now, and in the comments they put that they are a crustacean, will you include your autograph on a card in the shipment? Jake, can you do an autograph for every crustacean that buys one right now? Please let us know. Keith Peavyhouse asked that question. And Keith, were you on last night? I don't know if Keith Peavyhouse was on last night. Hold up. I don't know if Keith Peavyhouse was on last night, so I did want to make sure he saw this. He sent this in. This eagle will go to just one while John eats his soup in the sun. The rest of the group gets no coin and no soup, but congrats to the winner for fun. And Keith Peavyhouse sent in this 2025 Proof American Silver Eagle, and that's going to Roadkill for getting John soup. I wanted to make sure you saw that, Keith. Thank you so much. Everyone say thank you to Keith Peavy House. That's pretty cool. Okay. Did we get a response from Hero Bullion? Hold up. Hold up. I think he's on the phone. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, he responded in chat. I missed it. He responded. Okay, I'm going to... Okay, I'm looking. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Where... I don't see a response. He said he responded, but I do not see the response. Hold up. Did he respond, guys? I can't see it. Okay. Oh, I see it. Yes, Hero Bullion says no problem. Just leave a message in the special instructions at checkout. Okay, so Keith Peavy House got the answer to his question. If you are buying one of these new bars, they're limited, so you better act quick, from Hero Bullion, and you put in the special instructions, your crustacean, you want Jake's autograph, they will include it. That's mega. And ladies and gentlemen, we are well into the danger zone here. We've got a red candle. Let's hit it with the baby gator.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
90% of the time, every time it turns a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC.
It's science.
Look at that candle grow, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. We're just a bunch of people on the internet watching candles grow. That's what we do. And Hypersonic says yes for this day in money history, very important posts in their opinion. So it sounds like you guys want that. And Kyle in chat says Jake talking to his attorney about the end to Kyle says Jake is talking to his attorney about to end the sponsorship. No!
How dare you?
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Okay, there we go. You know what I'm going to add? I want to add the Starship Troopers clip where they say, I'm doing my part. You know what I'm talking? I just thought about that. I want to add the Starship Troopers clip. Yes, we are firmly in the danger zone. We are firmly in the danger zone. Oh, and Rob Gordick is saying there's Idaho Co. Sunshine Silver to IPO targeted at $2.32 billion, expected June 1st. 20 million shares at $13.50 to $16.50. Whoa. Thanks for that, Rob. I'll have to look into that. Minchin asked a question. I'm looking. Make sure you guys tag me in questions. Look, let me show you. Make sure you tag me because I just scroll this quick and then I see an orange and I stop. So please make sure if you're asking me a question to tag me because I do not want to miss your questions. Look at Variable Stacker in chat saying, I have purchased 35 ounces of silver from Hero since they sponsored. Awesome. Thank you for the support. That's amazing. I'm not seeing mentions post here. Christian is saying, maybe you should make Jake a blue. Yeah, I'm going to make Jake blue. Good idea. Let me find Hero Bullion. Jake, I'm going to make you a general in the Crustacean Nation Army. Let me find you. Hold up. Oh, you watched the replay. Great, Keith. I want to make sure you saw that. I'm looking for... Hold up. Okay. Hold up. It is so hard to find chats, guys, when they're not... I'm not tagged. It's like... It's really hard. Hold up. I can't find him again. I'll have to look. There he is. Okay. Hero Bullion. Hold up. Jake, I need you to take a knee I need you to kneel and chat, Jake. I need you to take a knee right now. I'm about to knight you, a general in the Crustacean Nation Army. Rise blue, rise a general. Congratulations. Jake is now a general in the Crustacean Nation Army. When he types, he will be blue. And that'll make it easier for me to find him. And ladies and gentlemen, it appears the baby gator was the right move there.
It's science.
As we push higher here in the danger zone on a green candle, 74.89. Whoa, how the tide has turned. We were down about 4%. Now we're down only 2.6. Wow. Did I mention the COMEX changed the rules? 15% fee when called, 5% per day after? I did not see that. Thank you, Christian. I will put that here so I could look after the stream. Thank you so much for that. I missed that. Variable Stacker says, I never got my special gift. Variable Stacker wants a special gift from Hero Bullion. Oil and DXY are tanking. Let's see. Oil is, oh yeah, look at this, guys. Oil is the 80. Okay, something happened. Let's go to Truth Social. Let's go to Trump Truth. Okay, Jake, crustaceans want special gifts. If they put their from the, they want like something. They want a pin, a lanyard. I don't know. 500 ounces of silver. I don't know. They want gifts. Okay, here we go. I'm looking for any post. I'm not seeing any post about Iran. What is going on, guys? Look, oil is tanking big time. In the 80s, DXY is tanking. Let's check Dow futures. Something, a piece of news must have come out that I'm missing. A piece of news must have come out. I did sneeze yesterday 5 times. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please smash the like button. We got 800 people on the stream, 277 likes, 33 more likes. No, nay, 23 more likes to 300. I know we could do that. Keep smashing it. And look at that, guys. Jeff Stout in chat just ordered a 5 and 10 ounce Zot bar, and he wants autographs. Now, guys, why do people say Zots versus ounces? I misspelled like I was typing quick and put ZOT instead of OZT once, and now they troll me. So now people stack Zots and not troy ounces. Shiny Stacker says, it is surreal that when oil prices tank, the first thing you do is check the tweets. I know, but that's where we're at. That is where we're at, Shiny Stacker. Okay, Fingers is saying, Iranian state television reports that a draft MOU states the U.S. military forces will pull back from near Iran and lift the naval blockade, says Fingers. Keith Peavyhouse says, I just placed an order of Hero Bullion for the 5 ounce bar with a special instruction request. Jake's autograph. Jake, don't mess this up. Don't miss it, Jake. Okay, Chris Simic in chat said, don't get down on one knee, Jake. Got me to fall for that one time. Sometimes I still wake up screaming, no, Chris, that's when you were knighted. Anyone who gets knighted gets down on their knees. Come on. Oh my goodness, come on.
How dare you?
Jake says, get it on a call here in a second. Hopefully you don't need my world-class moderation skills for a bit. Back soon. And he is on a call, probably talking about how we could spread the Crustacean Nation across the globe. Bam, the trader says, look at your 3-hour frame and look on oil, U.S. oil. Look at the gap. Okay, it's coming down to fill. Okay, so let's go. Let's save that. Okay, we're saved. Let's go to U.S. oil. So we're here on U.S. oil. He said, look at the 3-hour. It just filled this gap here. Classic shark fin. Look at that. So it just filled this gap over here. And oh yeah, it's gonna fill this gap here. Look, here to here. So if it fills this gap, it's coming down to 80. Look at that shark fin. Wow. Guys, oil is getting slaughtered right now. CL1 is gonna go sub 90 here. US oil's 88. WTI West Texas is 87. Crude WTI is 88. Brent is 96 and falling fast. Wow, what happened? Okay, I gotta look here. Hold up. I think there's some leak. There's some headline right now about a peace deal with Iran. I guarantee it. Let's look here. Let's go here. Let's go. Let's just type in Iran. Let's see what the top things are. Okay, Iranian State TV is saying there's a draft. Okay. Al Arabiya, a U.S.-Iran agreement could be reached within weeks, sources say. Breaking, Iranian State announces initial details of MOU with the U.S. Breaking, Iran's intelligence ministry says adversaries are turning to hybrid warfare. What is happening? I think it's got to be on Iranian TV, the MOU. Whoa, it's not like that. I think it's got to be that, guys. I think unless someone else sees something, let me know. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying I think that's what's happening. Variable says zot emoji, please. Well, guys, if we want another emoji, let me tell you where we're at now. Let me refresh it. We need, and the last time you guys gifted memberships nearly crashed the stream. Thank you so much, guys. We still need 138 more members to unlock the next emoji. Wow. Variable says get rid of the turtle emoji and replace it with a zot, please. Well, we could talk about that in the next war room. Making bank this morning. I'm back up $913, says Bam. Congratulations. Rob says yes, easing tensions. Shiny Stacker says, I want to be sure you know I wasn't insulting you. Just commenting on how... Oh, I know you're not insulting me, Shiny. We're good here. Don't worry about it, Shiny. I got a thick shell. We're good. No, we're good. And it is surreal. Keith Peavy House just gifted 10 memberships. Oh, my goodness. Mega! Thank you so much, Keith Peavy House. Wow, Keith Peavy House is giving crustacean soup, and he's giving soup now. If you need soup, put I need soup in chat. Dan, Jaffo, Chris, MX, Tyler, Mers, Sarah, Crypto, Artuson, Knock Knock, New Marshallin. You just all got International Stacker memberships. Say thank you to Keith Peavy House. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I'll see you in the war room the next time I do it. Channel member only live stream here on YouTube. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed. And how many members of the 42nd Crab Brigade do I have in chat right now? Is the Commander Craig here in chat? Let me know. Smash the like button. Wow. What a day. What a stream. As Silver is about to leave the danger zone in a very positive manner here in just about 30 seconds. And Kyle here says, Paul, how many people focus on the chat? How many people focus on you? We aren't still hilarious, and it's hard to do both. Well, there's this poll. If you guys, Kyle just asked you a poll. And John says, John don't need soup. John's got soup. Please, sir, can I have some more? Says Stacking AG47. Good to see you, Stacking AG. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying on X, previously known as Twitter. Make sure you follow me here at INTL Stacker. Thank you, Sicilian, for tagging me that. Yeah, Iran State Television, draft MOU. That was 10 minutes ago. Well, let's match that up. This really started about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. About 30 minutes ago. So, yeah, this tweet was 10 minutes ago, but I'm sure there was other tweets 20 minutes before that. So, yeah, that lines up. I think that's what's moving the price. Look at this from Gavivoli. Grabbed an 06 and a 2019 yesterday for spot +3. Look at these pandas. Nice. Congratulations. Good pickup. Look at this.
And it's my soup. And I want it now.
That is next exit's picture as a babe. And he says he wants a soup. He wants it now. Gavioli picked up. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you picked up those pandas. Those are sweet. Congratulations. Lewis, thank you for putting it out. Rye, thank you for putting it out. Silver Trick says options expire every day. The smash happens every time. But yet, they'll tell you it's not manipulated. You can't make it up anymore. Guys, if you want to know about the market manipulation, it's not a conspiracy. We don't have to put on tinfoil hats. Just go to my website, internationalstacker.com. Click on news blog. And right here, there's a write-up with all the history, how they rig, the proof they rig right here, gold and silver market manipulation. Go read that. And I've got a bunch of other great articles here I think you guys will enjoy and find value in. So check out internationalstacker.com. Thank you, Variable, for putting out this stream. Looks like another beep railing today, and then it turns around just like that. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Blue Shadow, for putting it out. No, because I'm not below 45 years of age, says Blue Variable. Future Motive says, free silver in 1873. It sounds like a mega god that International Stacker has when he hits 100. Yeah, we're having a massive one, guys. We're over 95 ounces of silver I'm giving away to you. For the love of God, subscribe. We need a big show. We need a big show, guys. We are 30 subscribers away from a big show, 69,200. We're in a bit of a big show drought, but I feel one is coming soon. This will be bullish for gold. Silver will lag as long as paper keeps manipulating, says William here. Silver Cat says, that's when my stack is getting heavier day by day. Okay, we caught up there. Cool. We're caught up. We're caught up. Let me go here. Let me refresh. Let's go back here to the chart. I want to shout out to everybody. Look at Cargo Bob in chat, guys. Cargo Bob.
Some guy on the internet just gave me crabs.
And you know what? This guy right here, Cargo Bob, he just donated 2 ounces of silver going into the Mega Ga. Count it down. You have 3 seconds to tell us to drop it. Count it down.
3, 2, 1, drop.
And I want to shout out all the Diamond Claw level members on the channel. I want to shout out all the channel members. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. Thank you so much. Who in chat? Who right now has Diamond Claws? Cargo Bob says he has Diamond Claws. Who else has got them?
Diamond Claws.
I'm here in Key West, Florida, and some dude on the internet gave me crabs.
If you want your own crab coin and you want to find some silver and gold, and by the way, I've got a couple of these babies I'm giving away to you, and I've got 2 more of these babies that I'm giving away to you for free. Here's how you win them. Here's how you win them. You go to my website, internationalstacker.com. You go to Hidden Hoard. My next 2 stops is going to be the Gold Museum in Dahlonega, Georgia. On June 6th, I'm doing a channel member or a channel subscriber meet and greet. June 7th in Knoxville, I'll have the location soon where I'm doing that meet and greet. On these same days, the Hidden Hoard is going to be released in those cities. The 5-ounce silver bar and 5-ounce copper bar are going to be in that bag, up for grabs for you to find. Then I'm hiding silver and doing a meet and greet here at the Fun Coin Show here in Springfield, Illinois, here at the A&A Coin Show in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So that's August 25th to 28th. So click here if you want to sign up for the meet and greet so I can get you the information, where, what time, what's going on. Otherwise, just watch for the post on social media. I will post a dedicated short to the Hidden Hoard on YouTube, and then I'll repost it on X for you guys to find it. Who's going to try to find the Hidden Hoard? Okay. We are getting a bit of a bump here. Not quite a shark fin, but it could be a shark fin soon here. So the next shoe to drop here, ladies and gentlemen, is less than 30 minutes away. I'm talking 25 minutes and 20 seconds away till the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens up here. That's the next big move, so don't go anywhere. As we wait to see what's going to happen, let's check the Dow Futures here. 1 second. And we are up 76 points on Dow Futures. Now, if this really catches mainstream with the Iranian TV reporting the peace deal, etc., or MOU or whatever, I would expect to see the stock market do really well on opening. I would expect oil to keep pulling back and gold and silver to keep running. So we'll see. We'll see what materializes here. Breaking. Iranian State TV says it has obtained a draft of the initial unofficial framework of U.S.-Iranian MOU. U.S. military forces will withdraw from the vicinity of Iran and lift the naval blockade. Iran commits to restoring commercial transit through the strait pre-war levels within 1 month. Military vessels are not included in the agreement. Traffic management through the strait will be handled by Iran in cooperation with Oman. So we don't know if that's true, guys. It just might be more fake news. We've been seeing so much fake news for the last 2 months. We've got a deal. No, we don't. We've got a deal. No, we don't. Bankers are attacking again, says Nostra House of Gold. They certainly were. But I got in the ring and I'm going back in.
Smith, a fallen hard with one arm on the top. Oh my God. Oh no, he's not. Major choke slam.
Yes. And guys, It's starting to look a little bit like a shark fin. Now, here's a question. Who in here right now is sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me? You can get it on my website in the shop. One of you did ask that the net weight could be added to the design. I did contact the coffee company. So there's 50 bags left that are already printed. On the next print, they are going to add the net weight to the bag. So thank you to whoever asked for that. That is happening. But who in chat right now is sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me, brewed from Mrs. IS's secret blend, passed down through generations of crustaceans? Unofficially, it's said to make your claws sharper, your shell shinier, and thicker.
It's science.
Here we go. Currently on a green candle. We are out of the danger zone now, ladies and gentlemen. And we are just 22 and a half minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening up. The next big shoe to drop, the big La Bamba. Whew. Okay. Look at that, guys. Libertad Stacker in chat's asking for soup. Libertad is hungry. Wow. And we got Michael D, who is the commander of the Solar Wing. What is it, the 160th, Michael? I forget. And then we got Commander Craig, who is the commander of the 42nd Battle Crab Brigade. We got that in chat. Okay. Inflation is the exact same level it was before every major bear market in the last 55 years. Well, let's see here. Inflation, bang, bear market. Inflation, bear market. Okay. We'll keep watching that. Oil, go back to where you came from, says Correlation Economics. Go back from whence you came. %13.1% of U.S. credit card balances are now 90 days delinquent. Wow. Hypersonic says AG OG John reported mech shut down 25% of production due to water contamination. Is it accurate, fake, or BS? I don't know. I haven't seen that, Hypersonic. But I'll tell you this. There's a reason the AI channels are getting banned on YouTube. They are getting banned. They're about 10% fact, 90%, 80% hype, and 10% trust me, bro. What wave do you think we're in? I don't know. A big wave. A massive wave. Okay, here we go. Thank you for the jewel, Willis. Breaking, Japanese yen has given back almost all of its gains from the Bank of Japan intervention a month ago. Yeah, look at this. So they're trying to keep it down. They're trying to keep this down. So the Bank of Japan intervened. It dropped it. Now, look, it's already almost back up there. Not good. If you guys want to know about bonds and how they're affecting us, go to my website, internationalstacker.com. Click on news and blog up here. And right here, the bond market explained why rising global rates matter for gold and silver stacking. This one right here is going to clue you on bonds, what it means to gold and silver, where we're at, where we're headed. This is an important read here if you want to be, if you want to know really what's going on. I'm trying to find any breaking news real quick. As we continue to push here, we were down about 4%. Now we're only down 3%. Let's see if we can keep pushing here. The trading session did start last night over here at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lewis says Reckless Metals meltdown, a mid-week meltdown is tonight. He will be pouring and selling limited edition weekly pieces in auction. If we get more Wednesday viewership, he will increase the mintage. Nice, Lewis. Go check out Reckless, guys. He's a great guy, great channel. Hypersonic says no one was talking about it, so yeah, figured it will be a bull squeeze, says Hypersonic. There you go. Rick says there's no safe haven anymore. T-bills, nope. Bonds, nope. Cash, nope. Oh, wait. Hard assets. Gold and silver. There you go, Rick Harrison. That's what I'm talking about, Rick Harrison.
It's science.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting close here. Don't go anywhere. We are just about 18 minutes and 10 seconds away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. It closed at 83.38. We're currently 74. So we're back in the $9 premium range. Traditionally, it would gap up $1, but I don't know if it's going to. Captain Niam, thank you for becoming a channel member. You are mega. Let's see how far away we are from that emoji now, guys. I know you all want it. I know we need it. Let's see how close we are. We need 127 more members to unlock the next emoji. We're making a dent. We're definitely making a dent. And look at guys, Kentucky Fried in chat says, I got soup. Look at Kentucky Fried in chat. I got soup. Okay, Kentucky Fried, since you got soup, here is your test. I'm going to drop a series of short clips and scenes. You need to pick the right emoji. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't the channel members, help him out. It wasn't that long ago that you all told me to get on a camel.
Camel guys. Camel cam guys. That's just some here.
Your name Daisy.
Daisy the camel guys. There you go. Oh wow, look at the 3 pyramids guys.
And Rick Harrison says, I'm having so much fun, I'm going to skip my next meeting at work. Rick, don't get fired. Don't get fired. Thank you so much, Fukin, for the jewels. Thank you, FAA, for the jewels. Okay, that was test number 1. Here's test number 2 for what emoji you put.
Diamond claws.
And we'll see how you do with those tests. Okay, Kentucky Fried got the first answer right. Let's see if he gets the second one. How about we take a trip to the moon?
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
That was a pop quiz for brand new channel members. Let's see how they're doing. We got 800 people on the stream, 360 likes. Thank you so much. Only 40 likes away from 400. I know we could do that. The next 40 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 555 years.
It's science.
But it's non-transferable. You have to use it all yourself. Okay, Kentucky Fried did it, guys. 3 for 3 for Kentucky Fried. I think he passed the quiz. Nice. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about 15 minutes and 50 seconds away from Shanghai opening. What do you guys think is going to happen? Are you team green or are you team red? I think usually I would say green because we're more than $10 a pop, but it seems like that stopped recently. So now I'm thinking we might just crab walk. We might come here and crab walk. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, let me make these little guys a little smaller. There we go. Thank you, FAA. Thank you for the jewels. We need a new Diamond Claw clip where he's wearing chaps.
How dare you?
Come on. That's funny. Oh, FAA says pronounced Foxy. Thank you, Foxy. Got it now. I'll try to remember that. Foxy. Thank you. Yeah, I guess I need to change that red. There we go. Rick Harrison says, oh, I just got my Social Security deposited. Off to Hero Bullion. There you go. There you go. Okay, let's go back to X previously known as Twitter, see what you guys are saying. Okay, nothing new there. Let's refresh. Break-in, WT oil crashes 2.7% in 30 minutes as the Iranian state TV reports a draft out U.S.-Iranian framework. It's probably a fake framework for them to push what they want. That's probably what it is. And here's Rashad, technical analyst, saying 4 months of torture in precious metals market since January 28, 2026 is about to end. Today might be the last day of the shenanigans. I do not even think that endless news about U.S.-Iranian peace deal, asteroid approaching Earth, or even alien invasion is not going to stop precious metals from rallying. No more BS, says Rashad. That's a funny tweet. Okay. And guys, if you want to know, okay. So to be clear, I did not start getting into the paper, gold, and silver market until I had 4,000 ounces of silver, okay? But if you want to know what paper I'm invested in for gold and silver miners, it's all right here. If you go to resources, you just scroll down. First off, here's the companies I invest in. Here's all the reports you need for COMEX, everything. It's a great resource. But each company here are the companies I'm invested in. The majority of them are gold and silver miners. There's some exploration, which are way riskier, but the reward is crazy. There's one royalty I'm in, but also UEC and UROY are uranium plays. And then also I think I have 1 or 2 copper plays in there still. Can I put my order in your cart, says Rick Harrison. You can try, Rick. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, here's a report from Bay, Oriental Ghost. Great channel. He's in China. Look at this. Another 4,000 kilo increase to the Shanghai Futures Exchange vaults today. Another 91,000 kilo increase to the Shanghai Gold Exchange. Look at that. Wow. China is stacking. China is literally stacking all the gold and silver that we, the West, are foolish enough to sell. So Pure Metal says Turkey and Russia sold some gold recently, but most of Turkey's sales were gold swaps, not real selling. Meanwhile, Poland, China, India, Czech Republic, Uganda are all still buying. Net central bank demand remains positive, says Pure Metals. Or Pure Metals. Aluminum supply crisis is getting worse. I'm going to read this after the stream, because that's something I've been talking about with the Strait of Hormuz closure. And ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're just 11 and a half minutes away. Oh, here's the new French gold bullion coins. What do you guys think? Do you like this or not? At first, when I saw it from the side, I really liked this design. But now looking at it straight on, I don't know if I like it. Like, is that a speaker in her head? What do you guys think? Is this a win or a fail, or just kind of a meh? That is the new French. If you guys missed it, France is minting coins again to compete with other bullion coins for the first time in a long time. Coco's ripping. Who invested in Coco? Yeah, I liked it. So, like, if you look at my post about it the other night, I liked it in the side profile. Like, I liked it there. I thought that looked cool. But from, like, the head on, I don't like it. Our Mrs. Day says it's hideous. William Middlecoop is saying a new subprime real estate crisis is starting to burn bond inventories. How many dominoes are about to fall? Dr. Potassium says silver 73.89. Bear flag broke down as expected. Retesting daily support line 68 to 70. Below that at the yellow lines if the green line fills. So he said we're retesting. What did he say? Okay, let's go. Let's see where we're at. We're above that 74. Okay, there we go. Speaking about aluminum, says Christian in chat, do you think pop can surcharge of 10 cents will jump to 15 cents? I mean, it could. It could, but I don't think it would be that extreme. I don't think they'd do I don't think they'd increase it that much. I don't know, maybe. Start stacking. That's a hard one to look at. Sorry, guys. I just blew my... I'm sorry, guys. My allergies are just going insane in the membrane. Okay. I need to remember not to blow my nose in near the microphone. Then you guys would never know. You would never know. Okay. David Morgan, a battle is brewing in the gold pits. Here are the winners and losers. I'll read that later. Okay, let's go back to the chart. Yet another reason to hate the French, says Hypersonic. Hey, Hypersonic, we've got French crustaceans. We have French crustaceans. We don't want to hate all of France because their coin sucks. Do you guys remember? How long ago was that? Do you guys remember when something happened between the U.S. and France? And like I'm American. Americans were like calling French fries freedom fries and like dumping out French wine and stomping on French toast. Do you guys remember that? That's so funny. We need a middle finger emoji. I could get it a lot. I could get a lot of use out of that, says Rick. That's funny. Soup John says, what you don't know is we can hear you across the room and down the hall.
How dare you?
Brent here says, hi, yes, interesting stock to follow. RKLB, Rocket Labs. Up $7 since March to $152. They offer rockets, space, travel, development, and defense contracts. Yeah, I do think AI stocks. I think space travel stocks. I think it's all stuff to watch. I know there is some drama in the AI market, though, so we'll see how that happens. But I do think space travel is going to become a thing. And it's going to be bullish for silver. Christian says, allergies or chemtrails? Do you heavy metal flush your body? I don't know. I think maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Do I? I don't know. How do I flush my body? I need to flush it. How do I flush it? Tell me how to flush my body. Okay. Oh, we blew up this boat in Southcom, smuggling drugs. That happened yesterday, I think. Okay, we're caught up there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about 6.5 minutes away from Shanghai opening here. We do have positive pressure here on the COMEX. $74.66. $74.66. So if this was the last couple of months, we would gap up to like right here. That's what we would do. But like the last 3 days, it hasn't been acting how it's been acting the last 2 months. So I don't know what's going to happen. Like the analysis I would normally do, and I was right like 100% of the time, would be here. But with recent price action, it might be here. What do you guys think? Tell me now, right now. Tell me what you think. Taco Bell flushes the body every time, says Jimmy Reefer. Brian says, wait, you didn't know you can hear your Raptor runs? Oh, no! Say it isn't so. Are you ever going to Europe? Yeah, I poop 7 colors. I'll be back to Europe. I'm probably going to go to the Germania Mint again. I'm probably going to go to England. Shoot some content with Backyard Bullion. So, yeah, I will be in England again. I will be in Europe again. If I go to Poland, I will go to Czech Republic again, but my next overseas is going to be Australia and New Zealand. Okay, we got positive pressure here. $74.67 on silver on the COMEX. What's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? We are about to be 5 minutes away from Shanghai opening here. Okay, Christian Love says, Diamicus Earth tablespoon slowly in a teacup of water. Stir, drink, then flush with water. Okay, Christian Love, email me that at internationalstacker@gmail.com. Let me look in it. Maybe I'll flush my body live on air. Okay, I Poop 7 Color says, would you go to the Netherlands? Yeah, I love the Netherlands. I've been there a couple times. I'll come back. We'll do a hidden hoard there. The Shogun of Harlem says, this market has me spooked. So spooked, in fact, I went and bought another 10 ounces of silver. Yeah. Guys, when silver had its big smackdown, I said, breaking news. I went to my stack and checked out my 100-ounce silver bar, and it is still 100 ounces of silver. No matter what happens in the market, silver is, your stack is still the same. AJ Astronaut's trying to duel me. I'll accept it. And then I'll immediately gamble all. I got to get over 100,000 claws. I got to do it. Variable Stacker says, I'm back. What did I miss? Variable, while you were gone, silver went to $10,000 an ounce, and then it fell back. And everyone in chat sold their entire stack at 10,000, then it dropped, and we all rebought back in at 74. That's what you missed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about 3.5 minutes away. Jason says buying silver flushes the body. Eric says there were very deep shorts. Wait, there were very deep shorts last week. Irrational, in my opinion. Eventually, they have to be covered. Should be interesting. It's a dumpster fire. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about 3 minutes away. What's it going to be? Are you team green or team red? Are we gapping up? Are we gapping down? Are we crab walking? Normally, I would say we're gapping up, but if it's based on the last 2 days, I'd say we're crab walking. I would say if it's based on the last 2 days, we're going to be like here somewhere. Bloop. Let's keep watching, though. We got a little bit of time. At 2 minutes, I will be issuing a danger zone warning. Kallenberg says, diatomastic earth is generally used against insect. It cuts them. Eating it might not be a brilliant idea. I don't want to cut my guts up. Gah! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are about 2 minutes away from Shanghai opening. I am issuing a danger zone alert. Kentucky Fried, you should know what emoji to do for that. Let's check the Dow Futures here. Dow Futures is only up 64, so I don't know if the market's buying that leak story from Iran. Gold and silver bought it, but I don't know if the market as a whole is. Okay, we are 1 minute and 30 seconds away here. And we are getting some negative pressure here on silver. I've got the copper bug, says Wacky Cackle. Keep PVL says, random question. Do you have woodchucks in Florida? If so, how much do they chuck? We only have squirrels out here in Southern California. Yeah, I've not. Could there be woodchucks in Florida? Possibly, but I've never seen nor heard of them. So not to my knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute warning. DE in chicken feed is used as a dewormer to eliminate parasites internal due to microscopic cuts. Are you telling me I've got worms in me? Guys, do I have parasites? Okay, here we go. Parasites are eating the parabums. Okay, here we go. Okay, big red candle here, 74.40. They're smashing it down just in time for Shanghai. It is definitely not going to be Team Green. It is going to either be a crab walk or we're going down. 30 seconds to go. It's either going to be a crab walk or we're going down. Wrong thing. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 10 seconds left. I'll be counting it down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the market is open. It is a gap down. We nearly had that on the nose. Look at that. Nearly on the nose. But immediately to a green candle. 82.72 in Shanghai here. The Big La Bamba. Southern California believe that ferrets get loose and invading the countryside, says Soup John. Thank you, Ralph, for dropping that Hero Bullion link. You know what? Let me put that link in chat. Let me put the link in chat for here. The new Liberty series, guys. If you missed it, 10 ounce, 5 ounce of silver and 5 ounce of copper. There's only 1,776 of these. And you get something that's limited in mintage, and it's only $1.49 over spot. I feel like that's pretty dang cool. Let me put that link in chat. Let me pin that for you guys. I mean, to have something that limited and only $1.49 over spot, I mean, if that doesn't tell you they love stacking and stackers, I don't know what does. That's pretty cool. Rex just ordered theirs. Nice. Guys, if you're ordering it And in the description or in the instructions, you put that you're a crustacean and you want Jake's autograph. He's the CEO. They will do it. So make sure the instructions say, I'm a crustacean and I want Jake's autograph. And 5,000 ounces of free silver, please. Don't put the last part. They won't do that. Okay, let's go back here. Let's refresh this. Oh, look at this from Next Exit. Streambot won't let me do heist. What's up with that? Make sure you spell in heist right. That gets me sometimes. Sometimes if you reverse the E and the I, it gets cantankerous. Look at this. This is an ape. Turn it into a bunch of silver crustaceans. So when people talk about apes, are they really made out of a bunch of crabs? Thank you, John. Could be. Let's go here. Commodity markets are nuked, says Silver Trade. Silver smash below 74. But it's not as nuked as it was, so we're down 3% right now. We were down over 4%. So I guess we're less nuked. I before E, except after C, says Rick Harrison. Oil tumbles as Tehran pushes draft paper. Okay, I'm going to look into that after the stream. Whoa. Guys, is this how we train for the crustacean nation? Look at this. Is this how we train for the silver market? Is this how we train for the silver market, guys? This is how we train to stack. Look at that. Look at that execution. Look at that dedication. Wow. Reminds me kind of The Big Show. Key PV House, thank you for the super chat saying 800 people watching, 400 likes. What's up with that? Guys, our like to viewer ratio is low, 50 to, what is it? What would that be? It would be 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Let's smash it up. Keep smashing that like button. We've only got 35 more to 450. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel so much. Thank you, Keith. Let's go back here. Is this how you guys get prepared for each session before we go live? That's pretty much what I do. I do that. That's how I prepare each morning for the live stream. Do the silver stomp, says I Poop 7 Colors. Jimmy Reefer says, shout out to Hero Bullion. Got my 5 zots. Ah!
How dare you?
I misspelled ounces one time in my life, and now it's here forever. He got his 5 zots at spot in a BU 1886 MSD for good measure. Thanks, Hero Bullion. You are now my preferred online precious metals dealer. Nice. And Wacky Cackle saying, I've become a fan of 2 ounce and 3 ounce deep fine art coins. Or deep art coins. So high relief. Nice. I think you're talking about high relief, yeah? Christian says, check your email. Pick scent of what to buy. Sweet Canadian silver include. I will look, Christian, after the stream. Do you guys want a Zot emoji? That'd be hard, Zot. I don't know if I could do Zot. Whoa. Guys, look at this. So Variable put this in chat. Look. It's if I go over, it changes to Zot Pumper. Look at that. How did you do that, Variable? Is that a glitch? That is the weirdest thing. I've never seen that. Hey, Eagle Eye says, I just liked, forgot to. Thanks for the reminder to Keith Peavy House. Thank you, Keith. Guys, we are only, you're not going to believe this, we're only 35 likes away from 500. I know we could get there. The next 35 people to smash like are going to see the baby gator in their dreams.
Science. Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It's science.
And Tidal Wave here says, got a 2025 SS Talawa Britannia about 2 weeks ago for $90. Probably the nicest coin I own now. Congratulations. Talawa. There we go. Talawa. Big Red Wanderer says, Zots are candy. Use that. Oh, the Zots. Are those the dots? Hopefully this does not get... I'm careful to search things you guys tell me to because they could get me in trouble. There we go. Look at that. I've never had that. Look at that. Who's ever tried a Zot? Let's look at the Dow futures. This is the next shoe to drop here. We're up 51 points on Dow futures here. And look, the Dow futures did have a spike up around that time of the Iranian state television news. Right there. John says, President Trump is having a top-level cabinet meeting in real time. Once again, maybe something positive happens soon. Maybe. I used to put the pixie sticks into my Twizzlers. Whoa, whack-a-cackle. That is intense. Do you guys remember candy cigarettes? I used to love those things. I used to put them in my mouth like I was smoking. Do you guys remember that? Hyperfixation says, I've also got a Tilawa. It's hard for me to say that. Tilawa, Britt, and Krug. And they both are stunning. Super cool, low entry to ship, Rec Silver. Nice hyperfixation. Brian here says, is it wrong? I wait to like the stream until you offer good luck for the baby gator in my dreams. No, that's funny. Guys, we got 11 more likes to 500. I know we could do that. 800 people watching, and we are just 22 minutes away. 22 minutes away from the stock market opening. Guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Right here. Please subscribe. I'm giving away a bunch of silver, some copper, and gold soon. Over 95 ounces of silver now. Over 50 ounces of copper. And we got gold. Look at that germanium gold right there. All you got to do is subscribe, turn on those notifications. And guys, YouTube randomly will unsubscribe you from creators to see if you subscribe back. It's some stupid quality check. Please check and make sure you're subscribed. If you think you're subscribed, check and make sure. And if you are unsubscribed, let us know here in chat. I Poop 7 Color says, luckily, chocolate cigarettes weren't a gateway drug for me. I know. Me too. I just thought they were so cool. Huma Stacker says, you had to be careful not to snort the powder that you would blow out of the candy. Yeah, I remember you'd blow and like a little fake smoke would come out. Didn't know you were that old. I'm in my 40s. I'm in my 40s, John. I'm in my 40s. Brant in chat saying, my favorite candy from when I was little was go to the quarter store. Oh, Pop Rocks for 10 cents. Yeah, I liked Pop Rocks. And you remember where they were saying, if you drink soda and Pop Rocks, it can blow your stomach up? Did you guys ever hear that one? And also the one I heard growing up was during Halloween. There was always like, there's razor blades in the candy. You guys remember that? I don't know if that's actually happened. Variable said he will sue YouTube if they unsub him. Were any of you unsubbed? I'm looking. Okay, this is Blue Yoshi in chat saying, when I was a kid, we had a penny candy store. In UK, we called Space Dust. So, guys, Bjorn saying Pop Rocks were called Space Dust in the UK. Variable says, we were so poor as a child that they just ate the rocks. Whoa. Jason says, do you have to be a member or just subscribe to get a chance? No, just subscribed, Jason. All my giveaways are no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. YouTube's not a sponsor. And I have basic GA instructions in every video just so I don't get in trouble. But when we get to the Mega GA, I'll release the instructions how to enter. But you do not have to be a paid member. And most giveaways on YouTube only ship to the US and sometimes to Canada. I ship all over the world, not everywhere. Some places I can't. But I ship to Australia, I ship to New Zealand, Oceania, UK, EU. There's some countries I can't, I'm not allowed to. And there's some countries like and places like I can't ship to Antarctica, guys. It costs trillions of dollars. I just can't do it. Ralph Ramsey said he was kicked off by YouTube. Jimmy Reefer says, I used to buy candy meth. Now I'm a tweaker. Oh no, Jimmy, that's not good. Brian here says Pop Rocks and soda makes it look like you have rabies. Yeah. Wow, and thank you so much to Brian for becoming a channel member. Thank you, Blue Yoshi, for becoming a channel member. Guys, let's see how close we are now That's more members. Let's see how close we are now to unlocking the next channel member emoji here. Let's see. We are now only 127 members away from unlocking the next emoji. And so we are going on a family trip the end of the week. Friday, we hit the road. So my normal War Room Friday evening, we're doing Thursday evening instead. I'm doing my normal Friday morning stream. There will probably not be a Friday evening stream. There could be a quick little catch up with you guys when I get to the hotel just on my phone, maybe. Saturday is going to be as normal. I'm going to release a full-length video and my short as normal, so Saturday won't be affected. And so we are driving up to Atlanta, Georgia area for one, the family trip for summer, but two, it's also the Rat Stacker 13th birthday extravaganza. Yeah, she's becoming a teenager. She plays the Goblin. So the reason I say this is because I saw the name Yoshi, and on the way up, we're stopping at Epic Universe, the brand new theme park by Universal. We're going there. It has a Super Mario Land in there. So I'm going to be hitting bricks, trying to get coins. I'm going to be taking some clips for you guys and doing short little shorts. Do you guys want to see short little shorts of the trip with Rat Stacker and Mrs. IS? Let me know. And then we will be up in the next day after that, we drive up to Atlanta, Georgia. So Sunday night stream, I'm not sure how it's going to happen or what it's going to look like. I could be on the road still, but if not, I will be doing that. And then I'm going to be doing a mix of my normal streams and walk and talks where I walk around in the morning. We see sites. I answer your questions. I give you the daily and weekly watch outs for gold and silver. We will be doing it. So we got a fun 10 days coming ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. So buckle up for that. Sabretooth is saying India has a trading holiday tomorrow, so the pullback can be just because of the money that's pulled off the market. Oh, thank you for that. Still, the pullback is relatively less in Indian futures. I got the Indian futures right here. It's in rupees, though. I have to manually click it to change it. I wish I could change it here, but I've not figured out a way. I've not figured out a way here to make it display in US dollars. If anyone knows how to do that in TradingView, how to make it display here in US dollars, that would be amazing. But I don't know. Yeah, I do ship to Australia. I do. Of course, no faces. Cheryl, of course, no faces. Thank you for safety first. See you in the Daisy Duke shorts? No thanks. Mongo, I do not wear Daisy Dukes.
How dare you?
But I'm going to be hitting blocks like the Super Mario Brothers. And ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you're subscribed. We only have 28 more subscribers to go to the next big show. And I think we're going to be over 100 ounces of silver soon in this Mega. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just about 15 minutes away from the next big shoot-a-drop here, the Dow Jones opening. Up 68 points pre-market. Okay. We are over 500 likes. Thank you, guys. Keep smashing that like button. It helps so much. You're literally the gold and silver Paul Revere when you smash the like button. Kyle says, IS rocks the jorts. How fitting rock anthem playing in my background. The Four Horsemen. I can put a politician name to each one, says Rick Harrison. Brian says, did you pack your special chap shorts? No! Would you guys die if there's footage of me walking around in chaps at Universal? Would you guys actually die? Okay, so what you guys are saying on Next Person on his Twitter. You ship everywhere, but almost when... You ship everywhere, almost, but when will you wipe? Come on, Next Exit. I even washed my hands. Come on, I got time. Let's refresh this. Robinhood lets customers use AI to trade stocks and make credit card purchases. Oh my goodness. Look at Iran's internet connectivity. Evidently, they unblocked the internet. The internet had been blocked since February, I think. Look at this. It looks like they opened the internet back up to people. Shocking idea. And look at this from Pure Metals, not Pure, Pure. Since 1913, the dollar has lost over 90. It's actually way more than that. It's like 99% of its purchasing power. This is the entire lifespan of the Federal Reserve. Every decade they printed more. Every decade your savings bought less. Gold in 1913 was 2067. Gold today 4,450. Put that in your back pocket. Huge quantities of silver panels headed to Uzbekistan, says Weimar Silver Baron. Let's go back over here. And let's switch the song because it's going to put me to sleep. There we go. Can you guys hear the background music? Is it the perfect level? Let me know. If you do, we will all unsub, says Uma Stacker. Silver Speedo guy, says Christian Love. Dougster says, are you talking chaps only? Oh, come on. Brian says, if you wear chaps to Universal, it will be a very short visit. Don't do it. Good background level. Okay, cool. See, background music should be loud, just loud enough so you could hear it, but low enough so you don't really notice it. You know, it keeps the mood going. Now, in my headphones, guys, I have the background music literally blasting in my headphones because it keeps me energized. It helps me feed off. It helps me stay like upbeat and going crazy. So as the music changes, a lot of times I change in how I say and do things, but I've literally got the music blasting in my ears. Okay, let's go here. Oh, look at this. Gold Eagle. Oof. Trying to get their package. How many of you guys have gotten the notice from a shipper? Sorry, your package, or there was no one to sign for your package, but you were there, and they were just lazy. I've had that happen when it was raining. It was raining, and one of you was sending actual Canadian bacon in the mail. So, back when I was in Saudi Arabia, when my channel was early, guys, my channel's been around for 9 years. If you go to my channel, click videos, and click oldest. So, I used to talk a lot when I was in Saudi Arabia. And by the way, this intro, the old school intro, that's me walking through the desert in Saudi Arabia. That's real. That's me. It's filmed. But I would talk about bacon, and every time I was back in the United States, see bacon there, I'd eat bacon. It was a big deal because it's illegal in Saudi Arabia. So I had a Canadian viewer that overnighted Canadian bacon to me on dry ice. And I was there waiting for it to arrive. The postman just drove through the parking lot, because it was to a business, drove through the parking lot, didn't even try to deliver the bacon because it was raining, and said there was no one there to sign. Complete liar. And that Canadian bacon went bad. Gah! Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are 9 minutes and 50 seconds away. 9 minutes and 50 seconds away. Smash the like button if you're ready here. James Bob II saying, here in Belgium, I have that all the time. We are becoming a subdeveloped country. Sage says, real men wear chaps like John Wayne. With jeans and cowboy boots, of course. Baby making music, says David. Yeah, this is, yeah. You listen to this music, you might just automatically become pregnant. And we are 13 likes away from 550, so please keep smashing. It helps so much. And guys, don't forget, internationalstacker.com. You can see the live metal prices, even when I'm not live on Oneida, our favorite chart. Gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, and a gold-silver ratio. You can even see it on mobile. It's a little bit of a pain until you get used to it on mobile, but you can't see it there. And if you're on the website, you want to change it to your currency, you can hover over here and change it. Look, if you want to see it in Great Britain pounds, you can do it. So that's cool. Now let me switch that back so it doesn't troll me. And see, Shanghai is now open. Internationalstacker.com. Thank you, Roadkill. Roadkill in chat with the 6-7, guys. Who's jealous of Roadkill? Roadkill, were you on last night? Did you see what came in that got added to your win? Roadkill, were you on last night? Did you see what got added to your win by Keith Peavyhouse? If not, let me know and I'll show it to you right now. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just 8 minutes away now from the stock market opening. Let's check the Dow futures here. Plus 37. Okay, Roadkill was on. Roadkill, I'm going to get your win in the mill. Now that I got Keith Peavyhouse's, I'm going to get your win in the mill today. And then your No Suit for John shirts are going to be shipped straight from the t-shirt company I work with, okay? So you get 2 packages. The one for me is going to be all the silver, gold. And then the one from the company will show up, will say t-shirts. And remember, Roadkill won 3 No Suit for John t-shirts. They're taking 2 and gifting 1 to you in the mega giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, this market is open in just 7 minutes now. What's going to happen when the Dow Jones opens? Man, it's a bloodbath in oil. It's all sub 90. WTI sub 88, except for Brent. Brent's 95. Bitcoin down to 75,000. My turtle will eat roadkill, says Cargo Bob. Hey, Cargo Bob, we're downtown Key West right now. You want to go get some soup?
No soup for John.
No soup for John. How do you say that in German?
Keine Suppe for John.
But John did get soup. Cargo Bob, I should have shot another scene with you for John Got Soup. I should have had the foresight to do that. That would have been funny. Have a John Got Soup. That would have been fun. I should have done that. I should have 100% done that. Ladies and gentlemen, the market is opening here in just about 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Smash the like button if you're ready and excited. 700 people on the stream as we get ready. And we're only 5 likes away from 550. The next 5 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 17 days, 22 hours, 15 minutes, and 13 seconds.
It's science.
Looking forward to the day when gold goes past Bitcoin, says Uma Stacker. Oh, that's going to be a sweet day. That's going to be a sweet day. Lots of people are going to be throwing up. Okay, let's refresh this. Look at that, guys. Michael D ordered this bar. Who ordered it? Who ordered this from Hero Bullion Limited? Only 1,776. And don't forget, we added it to the giveaway. 10 ouncer. One of you is going to win it. We're over 95 ounces of silver now. Who picked one up? And who picked up a copper? Now, I'm a texture guy, and the copper one like drives me wild how it feels. I'm so on texture. The silver is perfect if you're a texture person. The copper gets me texture-wise. But maybe I'm rare. Not everybody is like a texture person. I don't know. Do you squat, lift weights? I do work out normally, but I've not been working out like the past month. I got to get back into it. I got so busy with the channel and trying to get you guys news and write all these articles and launching the websites that I stopped working out. I know. I'm going to get back in the saddle. One more week. I'm scared to look at opening, says Rick Harrison. Well, let's look at the Dow futures. 4 minutes away. We're up 36 points right now on the Dow futures. Do you think about titanium bullion? No, I'm not into it at all. Gold and silver. I'm not bullish platinum or palladium as well. I mean, short term, I think there's money to be made, but long term, no. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But I'm bullish gold and silver. More silver than gold, but still bullish more. How much you want to bet? Like this is, I think it's true that Iranian state TV ran something, but how much you want to bet it's not true what they're running? It's just propaganda. How much you want to bet? Whoa, Spider-Man. Look at that, guys. Canadian Maple Leaf. We got American Gold Eagles. Those are probably maybe half ounces or maybe even 1/10. Pre-1933 gold here from the U.S. Perth Mint Kangaroo, Canadian Maple Leaf. Pre-33. I believe this is Canadian here. I believe that's Canadian. Pre-33. Cool stuff. All right, let's go back to the chart. Okay, guys, we've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Don't forget your chaps as well. Okay, our Armistice Day says, last night I picked up 4 or 5 ounces and copper 4. Then Murphy's Law kicked in and the price dropped. Yeah, how many of you guys feel like that? Every time you buy, then the price goes lower. How many of you guys feel like that? Tanya says, random question. How heavy are the runes, do you reckon? I'm getting a set made. The runes, you mean these? These are 1 ounce each, 1 troy ounce. If you mean the germanium mint runes, if that's what you mean. Michael D says, ordered 1 of each to have the whole set. Nice. Christian says, here, International Standard Stacker bonus points if you can recognize the book behind the Canadian 50-cent piece. Okay. We've got 1 minute and 20 seconds for the market to open. Let's see if I can. Okay. He said, bonus points if you can recognize the book behind the Canadian 50-cent piece. What post are you talking about? Because that's not a 50-cent piece. I'm confused. Christian, what post are you talking about? I'm confused. What do you think the price will continue to drop or go up today? Mr. Bill, it depends totally on what tweets come out. If there's a peace plan, as everyone believes it, we're going up. If it's not, and it's going to take longer, the war is on, it's going down. If it's just like we're close, we're crab walking. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about 30 seconds away. I'm going to issue a 30-second warning for the stock market open here. And Dow Futures is up only 9 points right now. We're going to see what happens here. Buckle up, Buttercup. Smash the like button if you're ready. We're only 40 away from 600. Here we go. 20 seconds. Oh, the email you sent me. Okay, I'll have to check that after the stream. Here we go. 10 seconds till the market opens. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, the stock market is open. Give it a second to marinate here. Immediate green candle. Give it a second to marinate. Dow Jones is up 94. S&P just started moving. It's up about 7. NASDAQ just started moving. It's up 90. Okay, let's give it a second. Let's see what happens. We're going to see a massive increase in volume down here. Buy and sell pressure on gold and silver. So let's give it a little bit of time here to marinate. Give it a first 5-minute candle here. We'll have an idea of what's happening. But now the Dow Jones is up over 120 points. And ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe it. We are 37 likes away from 600. I know we could do that, so please keep smashing it. Wow. We're now up 140 points on the Dow Jones. We're at 50,600 on Dow Jones. Remember, the all-time high is like 50,800, I think. Yeah. So the intraday all-time high is 50,830. The all-time high close is 50,579. So 50,830 on the Dow. And we're currently at 50,571. So if that was 6, 7, 8. So, I mean, we're a couple 300 points away from an all-time high. Ish. Rick Harrison says, oh, crap. Okay, breathe. It will level off. Cost basis, cost basis. You will be okay, Rick. Just relax. The Lone Ranger says, is the bot run by the COMEX? It possibly might be. And guys, we're getting a BGC starting to form here, big green candle. Let's see what happens here. As the Dow Jones is up about 126 points here. S&P about 6. NASDAQ about 72. Who in chat has Diamond Claws? Who's got them?
Diamond Claws.
Who's got them? And guys, make sure you subscribe. I got the massive giveaway. Giving away now over 95 ounces of silver, like 50 ounces of copper, and it's gold. But you got to be subscribed for it. Both Apple and Ford are up, says Dave Carlisle. Good to see you, David. Let's see where Bitcoin is at. Bitcoin is down $700. 75,000 for Bitcoin. The Indian silver and gold is down a little bit, but not as dramatic as US. DXY is down 0.05%. It just went to 0.6. So this could be interesting here. Let's see if the president has tweeted anything. I should say posted. Nothing about Iran. Nothing about Iran. Nothing about Iran. Okay, we're good there. Guys, we got a BGC, a big green candle forming here, ladies and gentlemen. $74.46 on silver. Let's keep watching here as this volume continues to increase. Stock market just opened this May 27th, 2026. Wow. Look at that thing. It's massive. I'm about to effing sick of that orange head screwing. Oh, shocking, Susie. Let's keep the politics out of chat, please. Let's keep the politics out of chat. Guys, we're all political. We all have different political beliefs, every single persuasion. But the one thing that unites us all here is our love for gold and silver. So that's what we're focused here on this channel. So let's keep the politics out of chat. Best we can. I know it's hard sometimes. And although this is a political channel, I do cover geopolitics that affect gold and silver. And I try to stay neutral the best I can. There is a cabinet meeting at the White House with Trump and his cabinet in 86 minutes. Thank you, Ralph Ramsey. Dropping the mic said, I believe all politicians just need a hug. I'll tell you the one thing about all politicians. So far, every politician in America loves to spend money. We're headed towards 40 trillion. We're at 39 trillion, 175 billion, 39 trillion, 175 billion, 411 million. As we're getting a BGC form here. That's okay, Shotgun Susie. It's because I read... It's because of the way I read it. It seemed political to me. That's why I said, it's okay. You're good. You're good. It was just a gentle reminder. It was a gentle reminder. You're good. No worries. Okay. See what's happening here. Look at that. This is silver stackers. This is us stacking. Well, except for that. That's us stacking, no matter what. Royal Mint sees record gold, silver, bullion sales between January and March. I'm going to have to check that article out. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay. Now I got to edit more video for you guys. So here's the question. Who do you want to crab raid? Do you want a crab raid? Number 1, Kalilo. He has 563 subs, 13 watching. Do you want to do Ida? She's got 21 watching, 2,500 subs. Silver Hair Stacker, 32 watching, 3,029 subs. Which one do you guys want to do? I think that's all the gold and silver channels streaming right now. It's hard in the morning. Remember, crab raids are meant to help smaller creators. We flood the chat with crabs. It's meant to be a blessing, not a curse. We smash the like button. But which one would you guys like? Ralph, it's okay if it's okay if he puts that in chat every so often. Just don't spam it. Jag, you're good. You're good to put the charts and stuff in chat, but just don't spam it. The reason they hid your post is because you were spamming it. But if you want to do it like once a minute or once every 2 minutes, that's okay, BJag. Just don't spam it. A big thank you to all the mods. Can everyone say thank you to the mods right now? It's not easy to do that job. They do it for free. They are mega. Thank you so much, moderators. You guys do such a great job. Can we get a salute in chat for the moderators? Jeff Stout's booing the moderators because he's a mod. That's funny. Okay, if you guys have no preference, I think we're going to do Kalilo. He's got the lowest sub count. It'd be great to get him to 1,000. But he's got the lowest sub count, 563. So I think we will crab raid Kalilo. He's got great music. His channel's unique. It's about gold and silver, but it's like gold and silver radio. So he does music. He has like little radio sound effects. So I think we'll crab raid him when we're ready. Rick Harrison says, I live to keep the mods on their toes. Yeah, guys, the two moderators that are like the most diehard is Shotgun Susie and Ralph. Shotgun Susie and Ralph are the most diehard moderators. They're in the chat so much, day and night. When I'm asleep, they're in chat. So thank you to all moderators, but a special spotlight to Shotgun Susie. To Shotgun Susie and to Ralph. Probably in the chat the most. Like I'm talking before we're ever even live. They're in it all night long. So thank you so much. Let's do a special shout out for Shotgun, Susie, and Ralph. They're bots, says Fingers. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to... What is today? Is today Wednesday? What is today? Hold up. What is today? Wednesday. First off, don't forget. These bars are on sale. It's pinned in chat. They're limited. Only 1,776 by Hero Bullion. Thank you to Hero Bullion for giving a 10 ounce to give away to you guys. So now the mega giveaway is over 95 ounces of silver, over 50 ounces of copper. We got gold in there. Make sure you subscribe for that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back on later today, probably 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for market after hours open. Maybe I'll do market close if the market's going crazy. But thank you so much. We're going to go crab raid right now, so don't go anywhere. We're going to flood the chat with crabs. Smash the like button. Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the donations. You're all mega. CYO, TNO. Catch ya on the next one.
I am never going to financially recover from this.